Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Scrap Mechanic. My name is LordPain's and today I'm showing you this new suspension that I made. It's an off-road suspension and it uses this 4 blocks high off-road suspension that I made. It's in my interactive parts mode and I will show you how this functions. Let me just remove the lift. So as you can see, you have a lot of ground clearance. It's like I think there are 4 blocks clearance to the ground, and I have this controller that is connected to these 2 V-rings. So with one you can adjust the position of the wheel. Let me show you. Set it to 0. It will look like this. So if you want it to be straight, I don't know, maybe just 5 degrees. Yeah, looks much better. So it depends on how heavy your car is and how you build this suspension. You might have to adjust more or less. And we have this second bearing, number 2. There you can adjust how these blue and black arms, how they bend or rotate to each other. So let's say take 90. It will look like this. Maybe even less, 0. This is like it looks when it's on the lift, and when you remove the lift, you set it. I set it on 135. It will look like this. So you have this ground clearance for off-road vehicles. Yes. So I made this prototype like this. It's just a testing unit. And I did put these heavy blocks, ultra heavy blocks on it. So yeah, when you build a car, it is very important that the car body has to be heavier than the wheels. So the wheels and the suspension has to be as light as possible so it functions well. So on this car I choose 20 degrees for the wheel and 120 for the bars. So if you might make these bars smaller or longer. It depends on how you want the car to react and to look. So I recommend, maybe you've seen my other tutorial about suspensions. When you connect suspension over bearings in a loop, they will act like a stabilizer. So this suspension is also stabilized. You will see that soon. And yeah, I recommend, if you build this suspension, that the position of the suspension should be vertical. Because if not, then you will have steering problems. But for an off-road vehicle, it's actually better if the suspension is stabilized, so you can have no problems driving over bumps and rocks and stuff like that. So put it on so you can see how it moves. Now normally if you have if you want to build like a normal suspension or one-arm suspension, you will probably want to do it like this. Okay, let me try and build something really quick over here. Okay, take this one, and then we have no bearing. We'll do the suspension, take this one, Maybe one block more. Okay. Not here. That's bad. This is bad. Okay, put this block in here. Okay, we have this one, then a bearing over here. Weld these two together. Okay, so this will be our. Let me take one wheel. We will have this wheel over here. Okay. Let's put this on one. So this is like the standard suspension that you will normally build. So what happens if you go over a bump or a rock? You'll see how the wheel just turns to the side. Well, this doesn't happen. Well, it does happen too on this suspension, but not that much as on this one. So this is like, it moved only like one block, and it is already almost on 45 degrees. So this one, you see, it's like 4 blocks or 5 blocks high, and it is less than 45 degrees. Yeah, so let me set it back to, I think it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. So now I'm just gonna show you how this drives. Let me put some music on and let you enjoy the ride. Okay, so this was the test drive. As you can see, it acts really good. It's really stable. And I will upload this to the workshop, maybe just only this one, just one side of it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time on Scrap Mechanic. Bye bye!